Man, oh man. I remember a crazy time in my life. Mm-hmm. My early 20s. Oh, man.
Same. Yeah. Yeah. Didn't know what I was doing.
Man, I was trying to do the right thing hard as hell at that point. Trying.
Yeah.
Trying. But we don't know what that is. And we're just out here living. And it's like, when you're growing up, everybody's like, when you graduate high school, that's this serious moment where then you got to get your shit together.
Yeah.
And it's like, you don't have your damn shit together.
True,
true. These people telling you this are like, when you're 18, man, it's like you can work a job and go to school and rent a room somewhere. And you're going to be working on that for a while, out here in the wild. And very few people are just like perfect at getting that shit together.
I mean, it just depends on circumstances of each person. Like, we grew up pretty poor, so that makes sense for us. But there's other people who, they turn 18, they graduate, all their shit's like a paved way.
I know, but if it's like if that's good, then shit in your personal life's usually not. Or it's like, there's only so much shit you can get together within that period of time.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If it's not some kind of financial or job, or it's going to be relationship or health, or you've never got your shit figured out.
I don't.
You know what I'm saying? I don't either, man. It's all part of the fucking journey. Life
but in my early 20s, you always have people older than you say shit like, you think you got it all figured out. Like, especially teenagers. Like, I feel like there was, older people in my life who I was like, oh, they think they know what they're doing, but they don't.
Oh, my God.
Like, I literally thought, I'm going to school, got married at 20 years old. I knew exactly what I was doing, where I was going. Mm-hmm. It was just hard, And then the rug got pulled out from underneath me, and I was like, damn. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
Yeah. I was just under the illusion that if you felt a certain way, then the universe beckons at your command. Just so long as you follow your heart, fucking, then you're good.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that is not how,
sadly,
this motherfucker works. Your job really matters, where it's located, how much money you're making, all kinds of shit matter. And you learn that's part of your early 20s is finding out.
Well, finding out who your friends actually are.
Who you actually are.
Relationships.
Which I'm still learning.
Yeah. Same.
I guess it's just one of those points where you realize that you really don't know shit.
Yeah.
And that everybody is just out here fucking searching for stuff.
Well, I feel like some people are pretty simple and a couple, decent job, decent house, some beer and some NASCAR and
But I mean, then they're still searching for something, a rush from watching NASCAR or whatever. Yes. You're just constantly searching for something. Yeah. It's very interesting, but the Odd Ones Out has this video that we're about to react to, what your early 20s will be like, which is going to be interesting. It's always fun to see other people's perspectives.
I was going to say, it's hard to say a blanket statement of what your early 20s would be like for everyone. For everybody, let's see.
Yeah, I'm 25. That's a quarter of a century. And I've been doing YouTube full time for a nickel of a century. My life's practically over. I'm at a point now where when people recognize me, they'll say, OMG, James, I've been watching you since the 8th grade. And I'll be like, OMG, your beard is bigger than mine. So I've been thinking, those going through puberty videos your 8th grade science teacher shows you for some reason? The ones that are like, Hey boys, I'm the puberty platypus, and I'm here to tell you that your body is going through some wonderful changes. You're gonna start growing hair in weird places and smelling bad, but that's just the wonders of life.
It's like little butt.
And then for the girl one, it's like, oh, ladies, you're gonna want to sit down for this one.
Yeah.
So I think they need to make a puberty part 2 video that they show to high school seniors and prepare them better for the quote-unquote adult life they're about to face. Schools just give you a piece of paper and a funny hat and send you off into the world expecting you to figure out your intricate and complicated life through what? Trial and error?
Yes.
I want the puberty part 2 video that I'm planning on making to start like this. The puberty platypus will come back on screen and will be like, well, kids, you did it. See?
You did it.
Puberty wasn't so bad for some of you. Unfortunately, dear children, this is only the beginning. And then he'll start talking about all the fun things you can expect in the following years.
Yeah.
Like, instead of growing hair in new places, for some of you, your hair is going to start thinning and falling out. And if you're a guy worried about hair loss, then I've got good news. This video is sponsored by Bald People. They're paying me money to tell you to just shave it all. Shave it. Looking good, Rush! You're also going to be perpetually tired. And before you start thinking, I'm not going to be tired, I'm going to get 8 hours of sleep every night.
No, you're not.
First of all, no, you're not. And second of all, that's not going to help. You will still be tired, and there's no escape. Why do you think adults say, ha ha ha, don't talk to me till I've had my coffee? It's because every adult, from the moment they wake up, is dead tired. And we need stimulants just to function. You're also going to start getting excited about things you used to think were stupid, like furniture shopping. Sometimes you'll go on Zillow and look at the most expensive houses and think, oh, that's a nice kitchen backsplash, and then wonder where your youth went. Another thing, 90% of the mail you get is worthless, but the other 10% of mail is very, very important. Like if you ignore it, your water, power, and Wi-Fi get shut off. Important. Or you'll get mail that's like, hey, you owe the government some money, and we know how much money you owe us, but we're not going to tell you,
So you
stupid.
gotta figure it
so
out.
you either have to figure that out yourself, or pay another person some money so they can tell you how much money you owe the government. Hey there. I don't want you to be scared of growing up. There's still plenty of pros that come with being older.
Yeah.
And also you can't escape it. You'll get to be independent and make your own decisions. Did your parents never let you get a tattoo? Well, now you can. But I'm going to put it somewhere that I can easily cover it up when I visit them for Christmas. That way it's not weird if I exclusively wear turtlenecks around them. I just like them. Another pro, you won't complain about the food you have at home because you'll only ever buy the food you like and can afford.
That's me,
You're
dude.
independent
Yeah.
now. You can eat cake for breakfast. However, if you do that, your stomach will hurt and you won't be able to move for 8 hours. Okay, at first you'll be able to get by with bagel bites for dinner. That's a standard college grade meal.
That's
But
what I
after a
did
couple of
during
years
the
of that
pandemic.
abuse, your body will go, yo, do you think you could throw down some, I don't know, fruit every once in a while? Yeah, we gotta make like new cells for your developing brain, and we've been making them solely out of bagel bites. It is genuinely upsetting that I have to figure out what I have to eat 3 times a day.
Seriously.
There are some days where I'm
Preach.
hungry, but I'm not craving anything, and I know I have to eat, but I'm looking through my fridge, and I end up
everything's
eating
like-
string cheese and grapes for lunch.
Yeah.
Dude, that is
I could
us.
just unhinge my jaw and eat a month's worth of food like a snake. Do snakes only eat once a month? I don't know, I hate snakes. 50% of my driving destinations is to the grocery store, and the other 50% is drive-thrus. It's all food-based. Oh, actually, sometimes I do have to go to the gas station. Wait, that's just food for my car. I've been trying to eat out less, so I bought boxed frozen orange chicken instead of going to Panda Express. But then I realized I'm still eating out. I'm just heating up the orange chicken in my own microwave.
Yeah.
Some of you might like cooking. I don't. Whenever I cook a meal, I purposely cook way more food than I need so I can get 2 meals out of only cooking 1.
Yeah.
I would rather eat progressively staler pasta all week than have to cook every day. But even if you like cooking, I know one aspect of it you don't like.
Dishes.
Cleaning up the
Yep.
mess afterwards.
Oh.
Why do you think the rule, I cooked it, you clean it, exists? And now that you're an adult, you're about to learn It never stops.
Yeah.
Get used to doing the dishes and laundry because as long as you eat
Every
and
day.
sweat, those are 2 chores you do until the grave. Laundry is such a prevalent chore that I guarantee someone watching this video needs to put the wash into the dryer, but instead they're watching YouTube. Well, go on. Leave. I don't know how I'm going to handle folding dishes and cleaning laundry for the rest of my life. I'm only 25 and already burned out from it. Hey, speaking of burnout, I want to talk about something I just learned recently called having a healthy work-life balance. Some of you might have started working from home this last year. Welcome to the club. You now have no reason to go outside. So take it from a guy who's been working from home for 5 years. Go outside anyway.
Yeah.
There's definitely benefits to working from home.
$20
Like you get to
is
work in your
$20.
pajamas and, but it can be tough to work and live under the same roof.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of young people have this mindset of being on the grind is a good thing, or at least a normal one. While it is important to work hard to achieve your goals, you need to be aware of burnout. And as a content creator who is his own boss, it's very easy to fall into an unhealthy work ethic. If you think your boss is annoying, try having a boss that lives inside your head and will not shut up about working. It could be Saturday and you're hanging out with your friends and your boss in the back of your head will say, you could be working. There will always be work that needs to be done. You will always feel anxious about not posting. And since you technically live in the office, you could theoretically work well into the early hours of the morning every night. Or morning, I don't know. I want to talk more about burnout and my YouTube journey and how I'm managing it, but that will be for another time because I've been working on it. I'm definitely getting better. I'm more relaxed on the weekends and going to more social settings, vaccinated of course. It's taken me a while to learn the importance of a healthy work-life balance and that it's okay to work on yourself. I'm not sure if you all related to that last part.
Yeah.
Maybe give it a couple of years. But anyways, growing up is a part of life. Adulthood is something that you all should be looking forward to. You learn and experience so many things, and that's just your early 20s. And before I go, is there anything you want to add, Puberty Platypus? Am I ever gonna find something I'm truly passionate about? I drift through every day doing what feels like nothing.
This is
Seeing
me
all my
every
high school
day.
friends getting married and starting families,
Not that far.
doing things that they're happy and excited about. It makes me feel even more isolated in my state of confusion and solitude. Who am I? Why don't I know myself anymore? What went wrong? Bagel bite?
Yeah.
Thank
He's
you
in his
all for
late
watching.
20s.
I've been working
Yeah.
on this video
Platypus.
for the past...
So here I was hating. How can he say what it's like for everybody? And then literally everything he said, I was like, oh my god.
That's so on point.
Yeah. The
It really
dishes, the new place that we moved into doesn't have a dishwasher besides
Oh.
our hands. Laundry, going out, getting our grocery pickup order because we're too old to want to go inside and actually shop.
There's a lot of truth to this video.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, the one nice thing is, like, you're not the only one.
Well, especially what
Everybody
he
has
was
to go
talking
through it.
about when it comes to, like, wanting to do more and, like, wanting to work harder. Like, we talk about all the time shit that we want to do on this channel and ways to make it better and
like, what, like, things that we want to do that are different than just reactions.
yeah, not just reactions, but a lot of different, like, vlogs and
original content.
original content.
That's how Chad started this channel out.
yeah.
And we love reactions, but, like, there's so many different things that we could do. And I think, that's something that plagues us and is definitely in our conversations a lot.
Well, taking the leap to invest the time to do it is the big stressful question, right? Who knows? But I do know that it is cool to know that that little aggravation in the back of the head is shared. I've heard Nate talk about it as well.
Well, I
always
think
wanting
that
to do a
it's,
bunch more.
People who work for themselves, we have other jobs, so
Yes.
that's, if it was just solely our full-time job, it would probably be even worse.
Yeah, probably.
And I've seen that just from, and I'm sure with your dad too, but my dad has his own business, and it is kind of always the grind.
Always the grind, yeah.
But that's just, being your own boss.
Yeah. But yeah, what a great video. Odd Ones Out, always dropping that fire.
That's
Great
like the
animation.
first reaction you ever did, wasn't it?
The first reaction I ever did on this channel was an Odd Ones Out reaction that was in the back of the Jetta on the little tablet holder during
your
one of my
break at
lunch
work.
breaks.
Yeah.
At my old job. But yeah, so special place
I know.
for Odd Ones Out. So I hope you all enjoyed. Go support their channel. Obviously a great team. One of the best storytellers.
Yeah.
You know, just really good
And
at
super
capturing
cute.
moments and relatable and cute animation and just good stuff. 100% good stuff. And I appreciate Nate for showing me this channel. Very, very fun. So I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, you could give us a like.
Yeah, you could subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. And if you have any recommendations, you can leave that in the comments below or
on our Discord. We have a Discord channel and you can recommend videos you would like for us to watch on there. But yeah, I think for this video, that's going to do it.
it's going to do it.
See y'all.